Oh, you're right. It's rain in ORTUS. I just noticed that. Thanks, chat. You're the best, chat. Too many things for me to change around on my little helper tool now, especially with 4 ship bands per team. Okay, so let's take a look at ORTUS and Rain, our second Swiss group stage match of the day. So this is a Marceau with Jersey Mike. Or no, that's French. What am I thinking? Honore. We've got a Vamp Deuce with a full utility build, really. Another Marceau. This one is, instead of Honore, Abanyu for the boosted survivability expert. Yu Yang. Now, I want to highlight Yu Yang has a captain that gives you a boosted survivability expert. ORTUS might have forgotten about that. But that extra 500 HP could actually matter in a tournament like this. We see a Brisbane with basically full Luck Chuck Torpedo build, except for main battery in the 6th slot. That makes sense. Usually when you're playing Death Snail action, and that radar, that's a Yu Yang is smoke, by the way. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, okay, he's fine. Full torpedo build. But yeah, so when you're playing in the Death Snail action, just luck checking torpedoes with Brisbane is fun. And then we have Stalingrad with range, and Colombo with unique upgrade. On the other side, we've got a Montana choosing to take 2 fewer flags with Halsey or Doe. And we've got a Petropavlovsk with, I believe that's Zemensky because of the buffed consumable specialist and also unique upgrade. There's that Vamp Deuce again. Sorry, I've been talking a lot, Puddin'. Lots been going on already. Holy crap. Double Marceau's going into the Thunderdome?
To be quick, we got a Ragnar Cerberus over at Apples for Rain with the Petro, a daring that maybe tried to go on middle, but Double Marceau's backed them off. Colombo, Cerberus, Petro, Ragnar and Club going to Donut. We forgot about the Ragnar as a radar DD, but you can see one of the weaknesses of the poor Ragnar is no smoke.
It's got no smoke. It's a little clunky to maneuver too. But it does have some good side plate armor, so it takes less hits from other destroyers because those HE shells shatter on the armor plating.
I mean, it does get a heal to make up for the no smoke.
Oh yeah. Very fun ship. It's a great ship to pick up if you are in the market for a new ship. Interesting seeing Rain taking a Cerberus. That crawling smoke. Guess it makes sense in competitive.
Well, we got action going on in Bacon between the Daring and the Marceau.
Oh yeah, and Taro coming under attack. Stalingrad's in position to radar, but
I think that's a smart putting the Marceaus in there.
I kind of like it. It's like, we're going to take the Thunderdome. It will be ours. You want it? Come and get it.
Well, I mean, more importantly, it's they both can defend B and A and
Yes.
have cover at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and because they're so mobile and they've got the arcs of those American guns, they can just kind of own that for the entirety of the game.
Well, I mean, like they knew, the French CDs make it in there with minimum to 0 damage at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm. Rain actually has 2 Cerberuses. Interesting.
But it is one of those things. You go in that Thunderdome and like, okay, enjoy living your life in there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I mean, it does kind of take 2 ships away from potentially being shot at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Petro Colombo. I'm assuming Rain has to know that the Brisbane just got spotted, so they know where the smoke train's at.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they know the YY was going to be smoke and not radar because they're Brisbane.
Right. As soon as you see Brisbane or Minotaur, you expect there to be a smoke destroyer assigned with it.
Now, well, I kind of think it's interesting that they do put, both Marceaus in there. I feel like I think they're doing it now. They can get one of them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So it can actually go do Marceau things.
Well, and the other interesting thing about that is now you've got the Stalingrad with the radar. There he goes, and Taro smokes up to get some free shots on Chemi. I almost wish both of them came out at the same time. This could have been a dead Taro had both of the Marceaus come out together. You can see Aspirin now trying to get there to help.
They're both shooting him.
Yep. Yeah, but they really needed the weight of both of the destroyers at the same time. Now you get into the unfavorable position of one of the Marceaus being extremely low on HP and the other one being full health.
Ooh, Petro just took some torps at Apples.
I saw that on the very corner.
Deuce.
Yep, on the very corner of my screen, I saw that. Some single-fire torpedoes on Formazing's Petro. They knew that the Hydro was down because of ORTUS's Marceau, Aspirin, sitting in the Thunderdome. He could call out when that was over. I think Formazing might actually get farmed out here. 30 seconds to go on his DCP. You got to get a fire or two.
Both Marceaus from ORTUS are getting lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, and they have escaped, but they are paying the price for that. Formazing's on 2 fires now. 16 seconds, he's going out. I don't see a chance for him to survive this. 10 seconds. Bye-bye. First blood going to ORTUS for this game.
Now, while that's going on, the club is capping Chocolate over on Chocolate side of the Chocolate map.
Kind of the same strategy that we saw before. Right on the last time, actually, on this very map, we saw Moyai on the south doing the same thing. Worked their way up to the sea cap.
They do manage to snag it, and they're also capping Bacon.
Well, both Marceaus, they finally got out of the Thunderdome, but they paid a heavy price to do that.
Looks like Stalingrad is going to be the chosen one for focus fire.
Well, Stalingrad's in a good choice, especially for the Columbo. Just loads sap shells, and he doesn't care about the icebreaker bow or whatever.
He is on double fire on top of it, and it's going to burn for a while.
And Taro knows that there's really nothing that can prevent him right now.
Now, especially with both Marceaus dipping out of the Thunderdome, there's nothing to stop them.
And there goes the Stalingrad. If he didn't die from the Columbo, these single-fire corpses most definitely would have killed him. So, we have ship parity now, but 3 caps to 1. Rain is looking very strong. John the Ruthless in trouble again, trying to get out of danger. Montana choosing to shoot Lucar Cerberus instead of John the Ruthless's Ragnar. I think that was a mistake. Oof, the sheep takes a torpedo in his Kleber. Pushed away from the Marceaus. Now, the 2 Marceaus need to get into sea cap now so they can at
More
least
importantly, the
stop
vampire
point
got
loss.
caught out by John's radar to push him back, while the other Ragnar did push over.
I see that, yep. Gangbrain coming in too.
I mean, I was about to say, I think this vampire, kind of overextended, and, well, he did and paid the price for it.
Mm-hmm.
ORTUS loves the Thunderdome as the Petro goes into it.
Yep. And there goes the Yu Yang on the other side of the map. The Brisbane is now all by his lonesome.
how you beat the smoke cloud. Kill the thing that goes in it, or kill the thing that puts the smoke down.
Yep. Yep.
And if they happen to be the same ship, you just kill the ship.
Malamu now the heavy focus fire target for ORTUS. They are trying so hard to kill Malamu. I don't think they're going to be able to do so. Malamu does DCP. Dastard now going into the Thunderdome, or at least pointing at it, just waiting for ORTUS's Petro to either come out or stay and die. Either way, he's going to die.
Even though ORTUS got the early caps, early damage, and early pick, they're not looking too well here.
No.
Like
No,
that's a dead Petro. It's literally just who's going to get the killing blow on them.
Yeah. I think it came down to the two Marceaus in the Thunderdome looked cool, sounded cool, but the problem was, what do you do with them? And then the moment they decided to get them out of the Thunderdome, both of them lost over half their hit points. Well, Marmont is going to be forced to beach because of these single-fire daring torpedoes from Intaro, and that's going to give Dastard the opportunity to get around and just execute him on the side. Now, Dastard might take a Citadel or two from the Petro for his insolence. Nope. Marmont fires too early and dies.
I'm just curious if they brought their French DDs out through Apple side, if there would have been a different outcome as far as HP pool for the Marceaus. We will never know how many licks it takes to get to a center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
No, it's 3. We know that for a fact.
Well, technically he bit into it, so...
That's what you're supposed to do after 3 licks. Oh, chat, don't take that anywhere else.
Well,
anyway.
We got 35 seconds because 1 minute was too long, so Rain was like, we need to kill something, because...
Yeah, the big issue was... Oh, there we go. Colombo dies.
And
I don't know where he is, so I'm just going to go...
Brisbane
Oh, there he
dies.
is. Yeah, there we go. Triple death pick for ORTUS right there. Bam, bam, bam.
So, the moral of the story is Marceaus just live.
Yep. All right, let's update that, and let's get back to our best of 3 screen.
Congratulations to Team Bravo. We're putting out a strong effort today.
I got it. All right, now we have to wait and see what happens next. I don't know if this thing's going to be... Well, okay, so it will update other games as they come in. Nobody else has finished yet. So, chat, that means there's a strong possibility we'll bring you another game after, if this goes 2-0 especially. Strong possibility, okay? I'm going to run a commercial break now while we sit and wait. Max of 5 minutes. You know, I really think, thinking back, I love the double Marceau into the Thunderdome. I'm going to grab this. I wish that they would have stayed together, but if they would have stayed together, Intaro might have died, or at the very least might have been taking so much damage he's combat ineffective for a while, right? Because I feel like that was the big domino effect. That's what started a lot of the, you know, the things from starting to happen, you know?
I mean, that's what I mean. Like, maybe if they bring them, like, if they're going to bring them out and not keep them together, like, they both went out the front one at a time.
Yeah.
Why not bring them out to A where you have the clear advantage, right? You just got the pick on the Petro. So you have 2 of them, and there's two ships over there. Well, John and the Cerberus are actively engaged in something else. You can get them out safely, minimum damage. But I kind of agree with you. You know, you put 2 Marceaus in there, and it just turns out to be a cool story, brah.
Yeah.
Like now what?
The problem is it takes 2 ships out of the game. They just sit there.
Like you did the damage, you did your thing. Now what?
And the Marceaus are speedy ships. They're meant to go someplace and catch the enemy off guard, which they did. They caught Rain completely off guard. But they didn't capitalize on that. And you can't allow a team, especially like Rain, to have a moment, catch their breath, look around, and say, okay, this is what we do. You can't let them do that. It was cool to see, though. It was fun. It was entertaining.
But I mean, that's what I mean. Like, if they bring him out the Ray, like, okay, go rush John down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not a horrible trade to get rid of a Ragnar for one DD, because the cruiser's then literally all alone.
That's right.
You just leave, like, you know, Damonte and a destroyer, or like whatever the battleship was over there. You just leave it while the DD spotting and Damonte stays at range.
Yep. So TWA is up 1 game over Yo Boy.
What? TWA's winning? I'm shocked, and it's TWA .2.
Right. AAO is up 1 game over them. AA. Oh, okay, that's that one, right? It's TWA. We know Rain beat ORTUS. We don't know about Warboats or Moyai or AA7 Sleep yet. So we're still waiting on some of the other matches. So yeah, really good chance, guys, that we'll get into another, we'll see another game. In the meantime, you guys wanted Visby and Amagi, so I'm gonna continue to get these replay renders prepped and ready for you guys, and we'll give you a little bit of an idea of what we do for our, at least for me, for my normal content. That'd be kind of fun. Let's see what's going on with the training room chat. So 34, 2 more minutes. So Visby, Puddin, and then the other one was the Amagi. The chat shows. So let me render up the Visby now. Go to my download folder and rename the render video Amagi.
You know what I like that we've seen so far?
What would that be, Puddin?
Teams have just come out and gone at each other. It's not been a typical 3-second initial engagement and then
Sit.
Yeah.
Hide. Wait.
You know, these teams have come out and just have been going at it.
Okay, well, they've sent it a minute early. Woohoo!
I'm protesting. Get a rough in here.
Let's not repeat that from last week, but oh goodness. All right, let's see. Rain should be on the left. All right, here we go.
What did that take? That took over an hour to decide.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Like, no surprise, guys. If somebody calls for a ref, we're literally just gonna go look for another game. Like,
well, that's why, like, last week, right, when that happened, I'm like, all right, Puddin', we're out. And everybody else is sitting there. I'm like, guys, you aren't gonna see anything for a while. Just go. Anyway.
No, it takes forever. Because there is no clock for a ref making the decision.
That's right. That's right. So let's take a look at this game here. We've got Rain versus ORTUS. Rain is up 1 over ORTUS. If Rain wins this, it's the best of 3. That's donezo. So we have a Kleber. That's a normal Kleber with Abanu for the buffed survivability expert. John Ruthus is in a Ragnar with Jersey Mike. The Sheep is in another Kleber. Now this one is also Abanu and is running unique upgrades. So he's the guy that's going to spot, and Gangbrang's the guy that's going to kill. Behind them is Malamu in the Petropavlovsk unique upgrade, Formazing and unique upgrade Petro, Artorius in a unique upgrade Petro, Lucar in a unique upgrade Petro. I'm sensing a theme here, Puddin', and Taro in a daring to break that theme. Daster once again in a unique upgrade Colombo. And that's it for Rain. They choose 1 battleship, and that's it. What's going on to the south, Mr. Puddin'?
To the south, we have a YY with a Castillo heading to Bacon.
Yep, that's a smoke unique.
unique upgrade daring to chocolate. I guess he's in tow with the Brisbane too, over to bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Stalingrad going to the bottom of chocolate. Montana gonna probably play in between bacon and chocolate.
Still missing 2 flags.
We have a unique Colombo, San Martin, and Marceau with reload heading to Eclairs.
One thing
Oh
I
no,
want to.
Stalingrad got spotted and took damage. I'm shocked.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's okay because it tells you who's shooting from where and what kind of ships they are.
I'm pretty sure he got shot by one of the 17 different Petros that Rain has.
And that's what I was just about to mention. That's the difficulty, is trying to figure out exactly which Petro was just shooting at you. Hey guys, there's a Petro over there. Oh, cool.
Right, where are the other 6?
That's right. Now take a look at the Montana's build for a sec, Puddin and everybody else. I want to bring attention to this. One of the challenges of building a ship for competitive is there's certain number of skills that you know you need to or want to take, and this is a problem when you have all of these. You only have 21 points, right? So usually the battleship build is the bottom right 3. So improve repair, or emergency repair, whatever it is, that one down there, concealment expert and fire prevention, adrenaline rush, turret traverse, and then you pick a 1-point skill, probably going to be the wrench icon thingy, or shell switching. The problem is, if you look at it, he's chosen two-pointer skills, and because he's done that and he wants improved repair party readiness, he can't take what might be a better choice for a tanky battleship, and that forces him to take a whole bunch of 2-point and 1-point skills as a result. I don't think he's going to get any mileage out of preventative maintenance, for example, because he's not a secondary battleship, and there's no planes, so he doesn't have to worry about his anti-air. Anyway.
I mean, it could be one of those things, like, I mean, we've all had it to where, like, one day you're just losing your turrets left, right, and center. It's like, what the hell? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
So it could be some of that, but I definitely would have dropped that and the consumables one for, like, vigilance.
Vigilance isn't a bad choice, right? Yeah.
You know,
see the torps from farther away and take less damage if you take the torp on the belt? Sure. In competitive,
I mean,
that's huge.
Especially with clubs, like...
Watch the Stalingrad.
Anything to... What Stalingrad? The one that's broadside to a Petro somewhere?
That's Stalingrad.
Oh, the one broadside to the Colombo.
Yeah. Anyway.
But, I mean, to get back to the mounting thing, like, anything to try to survive any sort of torp rush.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, these caliber of teams are going to know, like, no, you're not YOLOing unless it's a do or die situation, or you can guarantee the kill.
Yep. So I just wanted to comment on that. I know there's a lot of people watching, and thank you again for tuning in, everybody. But, you know, use it as an opportunity to talk a little bit about commander builds and that sort of thing. And some people might be curious, why are we having a build like this? Another one I want to point out is the Daring. The Daring's unique upgrade. He's got less concealment, but far more powerful torpedoes. So those things turn into like single fire nukes, which is hilarious. We've seen them do very dirty things on Shatter in previous Kings of the Sea tournaments. We haven't seen that much this tournament, though, with that unique upgrade Daring. John the Ruthless in trouble again. He'll be fine. He's John the Ruthless.
Yeah, but it's not a Colbert.
It's true.
I don't like the unique upgrade Daring in competitive because like concealment is king unless you're bringing another DD.
Yep.
And they've only brought 3.
See what's happening right here, for example? He just gets spotted on Formazing's radar, and then Arbitrator's forced to run away. And now Formazing, of course, knows that there's these torpedoes coming for him, so he just simply moves. This is a good play with the concealment if you know you're only up against another cruiser. As soon as other destroyers show up... Ooh, Gangrang took a big hit. As soon as other destroyers show up, then that kind of impacts your ability to use your one and only real specialty because you spec'd into that. Well, look at that. John Ruthless survived. What do you know?
They did manage to push them off, which means the only radar realistically for Apples is now a short duration Petro.
Yep. Poor Amazing takes a bit of a hit there from the Montana. We expected that.
Right, he'll just put some dirt on it and walk it off.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Dastard is now committed. After getting that earlier kill on the Stalingrad, he's now committed to Eclair with Daring and Petropavlovsk working down, so it's a 3-on-3 setup over here, although Skyflame is quite low and running away. He's already used Zinky. I think the bigger action is what's on the other side of the map, though, with ORTUS trying to grab the A cap. Uh-oh. Arbitrator detected. How is he detected? He must have forgotten his concealment. He must have forgotten his concealment.
He's deep in that radar too.
Yeah.
So like as soon as he gets it, he knows to pop it.
Yeah, his concealment is 6.3 because of that unique upgrade. Assuming that's correct. So he just has to wait for Formazing to pop his radar. Look at all the torpedoes coming in. They want Formazing dead, and they're failing. Kill him.
More importantly, why is it Daring shooting AP at a fairly angled Petro?
Maybe try to encourage him to turn so that he takes the torpedoes that the Brisbane had sent.
I mean, the Petro's got enough HP, like, for Amazing smart enough to go, well, I'll take less damage from Daring than Torps.
Yep. Brisbane radars. He's going to catch the Kleber Gangbarang. Montana's going to shoot at him as well.
That could be a dead Cleb.
Nope. Dispersion says no. Meanwhile, the Sheep's Kleber in A. ORTUS is Yu Yang working him down. Not enough. And now Formazing can just walk out of there with his AP banging away on whatever he can take his shots on. So that Castilla, for example.
Uh-oh.
Nope. What you looking at?
Oh, poor Gangway is just, he's stuck there.
Yes, he is.
Oh, For Amazing said, hey guys, I'm over here, you can shoot me.
I mean... Once again, the Brisbane is trying to torp Formazing, but he's not going to fall for that.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not used to seeing Rain just go right at people.
Yeah, it's very aggressive for them. I agree.
Like...
It's exciting to watch, but yeah, very different for them.
San Martin versus Petro, who wins that fight?
I mean, he's a pretty low health San Martin.
And Team Alpha wins.
Yeah. With no death pick to look at. Sad.
Well, sad day for Team Bravo. We lost another one today.
Indeed. Indeed.
And with all of that going on, literally only one ship died, and it was the Stalingrad from ORTUS.
Yep. Wargaming blowout 2-0 Rain set them as winner. Here we go. Congratulations. Puddin', do me a favor. Start going into training rooms run by staff.
Let's see.
This one is also 1, 2.
All right, well, both got AO on them, so...
Everybody's asking for game 3s. Alright, yeah, just start going to random training rooms to see what we can find.
How's Maya doing? They're in a game.
Okay, Sleepy Warriors. One more loss, and they can go to sleep permanently. They will be done. They can only afford to lose 2. They have to win every match from this point on today. Alright, I am in Throw versus A7. It's in progress. I will park here in case this goes to a game 3. You find one that's in progress and park as well. In the meantime, get my Amagi and Visby render ready to go.